Subscribe or else you'll die.
This has to happen, guys. Let's hope our prayers. This has to be a new arc real soon.
That have been raising speculation in my little mind, and I just want to
So pay attention.
with the world. So here is my SMG4 new arc theory. This theory began in the video SMG4 Are You Okay? Where SMG3 begins to become more popular than SMG4, and SMG4 decides that he is going to make the best video ever. And in the recent video, Mario Goes to Ohio, which was just
I will talk
today
about
as I
this
record
later in the
SMG4
week.
mentions that he's still working on the video. So could this lead to an arc? Maybe not, because with Psycho's character development in 2022, that wasn't really considered an arc.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd like to call it like a mini arc.
Yeah,
the
true.
question is, what is this video gonna be? Well, as stated by MediExcalibur 2012, a voice actor and editor for SMG4, that the crew behind SMG4 does actually look at social media and see what the fans are saying about the series. So who knows, maybe this best video ever could give the fans what they've been asking for. For example, people don't like the new Fishy Boopkins redesign.
Yeah, true.
In War of the Fast
Same to me.
2022.
Brad, that's why you good build like.
In the background of the intro for Mario Plays
Mario,
but every time he dies, the walls close in. You can see a possible Fishy Boopkins redesign.
Yeah.
Maybe this video can be what the fans were asking for. But hey, that's just a theory. A film theory.
This has to happen. This has to happen.
I am not doing that.
All I can say is this really has to happen, because Bookins' redesign needs to be changed. Don't get me wrong, this really needs to happen, because everybody's getting fed up with the new Bookins design. I know a few of you all like the redesign, I know you guys did, but for me, I don't. But hopefully we get the chance for later in the week. Not later in the week, but probably around the next few weeks or something, all around the arc. I don't know. But we have to find out and see. Since Psycho got his redesign before, maybe Fishy Bookins might get what he deserves too. But we need to find out and see. So yes, guys, I will talk more about this arc later in the week. Not today, but talk about like later around like Wednesday or Thursday, kind of related. I don't know, Wednesday or Thursday. Just leave your thoughts down below. Alright. The next up we're going to watch is SML movie, Who Hurts Jeffy. Well, let's get it.
Hey man, what Jeffy? What happened to your eye?
Okay, just now. He just got a black eye just now.
Hit you, Jeffy?
What a good way to start that, because we didn't know how it happened.
Well, I just don't know who did it.
Marvin, we should call the cops. Someone assaulted Jeffy.
You can't spell assault without ass. Jeffy, did someone hit you?
That's
I
that
don't know. Well, we're gonna call
like,
the cops.
boy, we already just got started and this happens.
Check everyone's fist.
Marvin, what if Jeffy's afraid to tell us because the person that hit him is threatening to hurt him more if he does?
Jeffy, is someone threatening you? I don't know. If you say I don't know one more time, I'm gonna hit you. Well, now someone's threatening me. Okay, I'm just gonna call the cops.
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yes, officer, someone assaulted my son.
Well, you can't spell assault without ass.
Bingo.
This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Look, we just want to
What
press
the
charges on
frick,
whoever
y'all?
did it.
Okay, well, who did it?
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You can't press charges on somebody if you don't know who they are.
Jeffy can't remember who did it, but can't you,
It
like,
could
scan
be
his eye
better
and
if you
his
guys
fingerprint?
just answer who did it.
What are you talking about?
You can scan fingerprints, right?
Yeah?
So, like, can't you scan, like, the fist print and, like, go in the fist print database and find out whose fist it was?
Fist print database? That doesn't exist.
But there's a fingerprint database, and fists are just curled up fingers, so can't you, like, get, like, a fist out of the fingerprints?
What? No. Okay, that's not gonna happen.
Then how can we find out who did it?
Well, the only way we're gonna find out is if he tells us, or if the person who punched him punches somebody else and they tell us who it was. Like if it was like a serial puncher.
Well, can't you put out, like, an alert that, like, there's someone going around punching people?
I'm not gonna put out an alert for a, like, fist vigilante.
What? But he's punching people and he's on the loose right now.
We don't even know what the guy looks like.
So then what are we supposed to do?
Okay, I'll tell you what. You figure out who it is, and I'll arrest him, okay? All I know is I didn't do it.
Well, I didn't ask if you did it.
Oh, I know, but you're gonna start asking questions about who did it, and I just want to eliminate myself as a suspect, because I did punch a kid in the face today, but it wasn't him.
Well, why'd you punch him in the face?
Oh, he had it coming, believe me, I'll tell you. So earlier today, I was patrolling...
Oh, great, another one of these animations of
So I was just
Nintendo, of
walking around,
course.
minding my own business, And then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this kid runs up and he shoves me. And he yells, "Tag, you're it!" And I'm like, what the hell? What is this, some kind of game? So I start chasing him around. And I'm putting on the burners, right? Because this kid is fast. And he's running around, he's giggling, he yells, "You're never gonna catch me!" And I'm like,
Bro, Patrick's always crazy. Like, to be honest.
We're running around all over the park, and then he trips and he falls in a sandbox. And I'm like, "Oh, I got you now, you little bastard." And then he kicks sand in my face. And I'm like, "Oh, you're not gonna kick sand at me." So I punch him in the face. And I'm like, "Tag, you're it." And then he starts crying, and then his mom runs over and she's like, "You just punched my son in the face." I'm like, "Yeah, I did. What are you gonna do about it?" So I throw her on the ground and I start arresting her, and then all these people run up with their phones out and they start taking videos of me, and I'm like, that's not good. So I start
That's an F-up story, y'all. Come on.
Everybody there who has a phone, and then I take all their phones so there's no evidence of what I did, and I run away. So
This is gonna be an F-up story, Bowen guy. Come on now, really?
Wait a minute. I did punch another kid today.
What? No, come on now.
You gotta hear this. This one's even worse. So I run back to my house with
Oh
all the
my
phones from the people in the
lord.
park, right? And I throw them down on the counter, and I'm like, "Honey, sell these phones."
Is this supposed to be a waste of time video since everything's gonna be a Who Hurt Jeffy? It's supposed to be Who Hurt Jeffy.
Confiscated them from some criminals. She goes, "Okay, well, I made you some pizza rolls for dinner." So I start jumping up and down, because I love me some pizza rolls. So I grab a handful of them, and she's like, "Careful, honey, those are hot." And I'm like, "Shut up, bitch." So I start shoving those pizza rolls in my mouth, right? And then my mouth is on fire. Those pizza rolls are boiling hot. They're burning the crap out of my mouth. I mean, they burn the roof of my mouth so bad, I got a little piece of skin that's hanging down, and I keep playing with it with my tongue. It sucks. And then my wife has the audacity to say, "I told you they were hot." So I throw the plate at her. I'm like, I know what I did wrong. You don't have to tell me. I should have listened. I know, shut up. So then I'm in a bad mood, right? And then I hear the doorbell ring, and I'm like, uh-oh, this must be the angry mob from the park. They want their phones back. But it's not. It's just some Girl Scouts selling Girl Scout cookies. So then I open the door, and they say, "Do you want some Girl Scout cookies?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want some Girl Scout cookies. Shut up. Why am I even here? Take my money." So I give them a 20, right?
It's a waste
And
of
then,
time.
you can't believe this. The Girl Scout says,
You guys are wasting your time for this, y'all.
In 2 to 3 weeks. I'm like, what the hell? What kind of Ponzi scheme is this? Are you even really a Girl Scout? So I punch her in the face and I take my money back. 2 to 3 weeks for cookies? What is this, the new iPhone of Girl Scout cookies? I'm not going to pre-order cookies. That's ridiculous. I could order cookies on Amazon Prime and get them faster. So I go to the store and I buy myself some Chips Ahoy and I'm happy. So I sit down on the couch and I'm like, 2 to 3 weeks for cookies, my ass, I say as I shove a cookie into my mouth in anger. And then I hurt myself because I remember I already burned my mouth on the pizza rolls. So now my mouth hurts and I hate that stupid little piece of skin that's hanging down off the roof of my mouth. Just, God, I hate it. Anyway, that was the second kid I punched.
So you only punched 2 kids?
Yep, just 2 kids. I mean, a whole bunch of adults at the park who had phones, but just 2 kids, and none of them were your son.
So how are we gonna find out who punched Jeffy?
Exactly.
But be quick, because I might get fired by the end of the day.
Marvin, what are we gonna do?
Okay, so we have to go.
Cause that was a waste of time of his story, y'all. Come on, y'all. We need to know who did this.
Okay, Marvin.
Who you want to ask? You don't ask anyone. You sit here and you try to remember who punched you, okay? Okay. I'm so sorry, Cody. Does it hurt?
Of course.
Oh boy, now Cody has it too.
Hey boys, Jeffy has a black eye. Do you know what happened?
No.
I have 2 black eyes.
Well, what about you? You have a black eye. How did you get that?
Oh, you don't even want to know how I got this.
Well, I'll tell you the story. So us 3 were playing baseball, right?
Are you kidding me? You're not one of
And Cody was
them.
in the outfield. So Joseph threw a fastball. It was gorgeous. Thank you. And I crushed that hoe. I hit that baseball into outer space.
Oh yeah, you see stars. It was fire.
Yeah, so Cody was running.
Ah,
and
good
he
grief.
got it, but he wasn't paying attention. He didn't see the cliff that was coming up. So he runs off the cliff and he starts falling. He grabs onto the edge of the cliff and he's like, "Guys, help me." And I'm like, "Cody, I'm on my way. I'm trying to save your life." And Cody's like, I'm slipping, hurry." And I'm like, "Cody, I'm almost there." So as soon as I get there, Cody lets go. And I reach out to grab him, and the only thing I can grab onto is his eyeball. So I grab his eyeball and I pull him up and I save his life. But he has a black eye.
That's a stupid story. Exactly. That doesn't make no type of sense.
And then Cody went running towards the baseball, but then there was an airplane trying to make an emergency landing because the president wanted to watch the baseball game. But the landing gear hit Cody in the eye.
That would have killed me, and why would the president want to watch us play baseball?
Exactly. That doesn't make no type of sense, Nick Tango.
The baseball hit the president's airplane. The plane started going down. The president jumped out and parachuted and gave us a thumbs up. Then the baseball flew into the city. Godzilla appeared.
Godzilla, I totally
Seriously?
forgot about Godzilla.
Yeah, so
Godzilla was not even appearing that. Only except the movies he did.
But that didn't happen either.
Exactly. None of this doesn't make no
There was
sense.
a meteor coming for Earth, and then NASA had to shoot it down with a missile, and it broke into a million pieces, and one piece flew into Cody's eye.
That's F up. No,
I'll tell
that's
you
not
what happened,
happening.
Okay, we were playing dodgeball, and you guys didn't have a dodgeball, so you decided to start throwing baseballs at my face. That's why I have a black eye.
Okay, there we go. Great job, Cody.
Hey, but do you know how
But for
Jeffy
Joseph
got
and
his
Junior,
black
you guys
eye?
are really F up in that one for this.
Hey, Chef PB, I got a question.
Oh, Marvin, it was horrible.
How'd you get a black
You
eye,
got.
Chef PB?
How many people are getting black eyes?
Triple chocolate cake, the hugest
And it's gonna be another one of them too, of
A
course.
fly came flying in my kitchen, and I couldn't let it touch the chocolate cake. It's so beautiful. So I picked up a rolling pin and tried
That's
to slide
F
it
up.
crazy. Slide, get out of here, fly, go. And then the fly took the rolling pin from me and started beating me out of my face like crazy. And then it called his fly homeboys, and they pulled up in the box Chevy and said, wrong neighborhood,
That is so wrong. I'm sorry, but that was so wrong.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, that was kind of funny, but that still doesn't make sense.
It must have been those flies.
I'm sorry, guys. Those flies over there, that was kind of funny, by the way. I'm sorry. But this SML viewer is not saving it. It's especially good now. There's gonna be another animation now.
Come inside and I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
So the craziest thing happened, Marvin. I was on my $300 million private jet, and you know it cost $300 million.
How many animations did he just make in this one?
Well, on the jet, I have a map of the world, and I throw a dart at it. And wherever the dart lands, that's where the jet takes me next. So I was throwing a dart, and Chimes walked right in front of it, and it hit him in the eye. I'm like, damn it, Chimes, you got my way. And then all of a sudden, a baseball crashes through the window of the airplane, and Chimes gets sucked out. So I stick my head out
Really?
the window and I said, Chimes, get your old ass back in here or you're getting a spanking. Well, obviously, he doesn't listen, so I grab my parachute.
It's because he's falling.
And I land in some random park, and I see Chimes hanging out of a bush. So I walk up to him, and I start giving him a spanking. I said,
That's-
"Don't you ever run
that's
away from
just-
me, old man." And then I pull out my
Doesn't make no
secret
sense
weapon,
until
and a police
that's-
officer comes up and punches me in the eye, and then he steals my phone.
Oh,
So now
my
I'm surrounded by
Lord.
these poor people, and this is the most embarrassing thing ever.
Well, my son has a black eye. I was just wondering, like, how did he get the black
Good
eye?
grief.
Well, probably the police officer that punched me in the eye and stole my phone.
Any luck, Marvin?
I
No,
talked to Goodman.
everyone was a waste of
But the cop
time.
said he didn't hit Jeffy.
I know, but Chef Pee said it was the flies.
Flies?
Well, who did you talk to?
I talked to the boys and they said it could be a meteor.
Jeffy, does any
No, it
of
was
this
a
make you
dodgeball,
remember?
what Cody
No?
just said.
We're never gonna find out who hit Jeffy in the eye.
Hey, any of you guys want to buy some stolen phones?
Ooh, I
Just-
like the pink
no.
one.
Baby, you're not gonna buy a stolen phone. I got a question for you.
Are you gonna ask if they have a warranty? Because no, they're stolen, and I don't know the passcodes either. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own.
Well, no, listen, we asked so many people if they hit Jeffy or what happened to Jeffy, and no one knows. So maybe you hit him and you don't remember?
Hey, look, man, I told you I didn't hit him.
Well, can you, like, look at him and see if you remember? Like, maybe it jogged your memory?
Hold on, let me take a look. Oh no. Oh, that's bad.
What?
Oh, you're not gonna yell at me, are you?
Well, no, what happened?
Okay, I think I
Tell
remember
us.
what happened. So I was walking to the store to buy cookies, right? And then I hear this roar sound, and I look over, and I see Godzilla destroying the city. And I'm like, well, that's not really my problem.
You
But I
all
see
really
Jeffy
continue
playing
the
street with a
story.
baseball.
That doesn't
And
make
I look
sense
up,
at
and I see
all.
a plane falling out of the sky, and it's about to land right on top of Jeffy. So I run over and I push Jeffy out of the way of the plane, and I save his life. And then Jeffy thanks me, and then all of a sudden a little piece of meteor falls out of the sky and hits Jeffy right on the helmet. And I'm like, wow, it's a really good thing you're wearing that helmet. That could have been bad. And then Will Smith from Men in Black walks up, and he wants to wipe our memory so we don't remember Godzilla.
What?
So I just run away. But then he slaps Jeffy right
Oh,
in the face
come
with his
on.
eye, and then wipes his memory.
With this
Yeah,
freaking slap, none of this doesn't make no sense at all. All the time, it has to be Will Smith slap Jeffy.
He's not gonna remember because Will Smith from Men in Black wiped his memory. Didn't you see the movie? He's got the little neuralizer thing and it goes pew and it wipes your memory. You don't remember anything. Got it? Buy a stolen phone.
You know, this SML video was not that good. All of this was a waste of time. Yeah, this one was a waste of time. So all that time, Will Smith slapped Jeffy. Of course, let's remember the freaking Oscars, because I already know that it's gonna be a year later before all of this happened. Yeah, don't believe me? You see. Yeah, this SML video was almost a waste of time, but the only part, the funny part, was the Chef PP with the flies. That was kind of funny. But the rest of it, yeah, that was a waste of time. So yes, Nintendo, I'm not trying to be rude to you with your animations, but seriously, none of this doesn't really much make sense, you know. Seriously. All of that happens, so it just doesn't make sense at all, so. Yeah. This SML field wasn't that good, but I still give him credit for the animation and the story, blah blah blah, but that still doesn't make any sense. But I still give him credit. Yeah, I still give it credit, but that's still a little bit bad, so. I'm giving this a 4 out of 10 because, well, I thought we'd give it a mediocre, but since this was a little bit waste of time, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Don't hate me on this, but this is again a 4 out of 10. All this wasting time and then animation with the Will Smith and that, yeah, that doesn't really much make sense, but that still makes sense. Alright guys, have a good rest of your night and day, y'all. Make sure you go subscribe to SML down below, and make sure you all go subscribe to the, what was this guy's name again? About the one of the SMG4 video I watched? It was the, Gavin, Jobe Productions. Yeah, make sure you go subscribe to him as well. And make sure you go subscribe to my channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you all in the next one. As always, guys, have a good rest of your day. And see you on Wednesday. Oh, Tuesday. As always, deuces.